turbulent geopolitical times, and as the distribution and regulatory landscape evolves, Day 2 of FundForum International 2017 offered its 1,400 attendees expert perspectives from leading portfolio managers, international ambassadors and tech revolutionaries, the aim to provide key success strategies for the long term.
Since 1950 we have the largest saving ratio globally and the lowest investment ratio. Well, we can all go home now. This is it. This is the real cause of the turmoil, the real cause of the trouble that we find ourselves in, globally.
One man who knows a little more than most about politics and economic challenges is former Greek Finance Minister Yanis Varoufakis, who offered his big-picture view.
But labour and money are special markets and they require political coordination at the global level. The G20 should get their act together.
So you talked about coordination. Do you mean a sort of a collaborative approach, if you like?
Yes, collaborative approach regarding a number of things. Firstly, trade, of course, but you don't need me to tell you that. But not just trade. Capital flows. Capital flows must be checked. They must be managed. There have to be capital controls of some sort. There has to be unified, coordinated regulation of banking and finance. And there has to be, and this is what we're really missing, a coordinated aggregate investment strategy. How to convert all these idle savings into investments into the things the planet and humanity need.
So while some are hoping for a long-term global solution, others highlighted the challenges of changing trade relationships in the short term, with the US Trump administration taking a new approach.
If we go down this road of unilateral trade restrictive measures and ignoring the WTO, the institutions we built up, and even worse, ignoring decisions of the WTO to go against us, that could have an impact on trade restrictions and frictions, creation of frictions, and on supply chains, to be more practical. So companies that are relying on complex, lengthy supply chains need to think very carefully about diversification and reducing their risk exposure.
But whilst global events will always impact the economic outlook, the asset management industry are also looking at what new threats they may be facing.
And it's a difficult space to define. Lots of the consumer trends, lots of even the business trends don't apply. And there's this inherent belief that my 3-page website with no functionality is kind of all right, because no one looks at it anyway.
Former head of global business operations for Skype, Neil Ward, reflecting on an industry that he believes must take the bull by the horns before someone else does.
People who've got available cash in markets they don't understand will have a go. If they've got brands of the scale of Google, Amazon, top banks, even, bizarrely, the top oil companies and gas companies, they don't know what to do with their wealth, because obviously the generation of reinvestment in the infrastructure is declining. So you'll find new players with scale and with deep pockets coming along to go, well, I might just pick up the fund market as an opportunity.
And with the likelihood of disruption on the horizon, companies are competing to become properly tech-savvy. Indeed, the use of data is already well established, and with it, interesting new trends.
What's happening is that companies are disclosing a lot more of their performance in relation to environmental and social governance. And also what companies are doing are captured by data and so forth, social media and things like that. What that means is, as investors, we can collect a lot more what companies are doing or what they're not doing, and using that data can create investment portfolios that are much more suited to picking up the better ESG companies.
So data is bringing about more transparency, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
So another day of fascinating content, conversations, and a breadth of insights unique to FundForum International.